How to deal with depressions and major mental fogs. We're going to go into yet another question that we got from the post that I recently made. And this is from Eric Ardito, if I'm saying that right. And he says, getting through depressions and major fogs that hold me back. He wants to know how to actually get through those depressions and the mental fogs that he has. And so I'm going to give you a very practical guide, no fucking BS guide, and simply give you the straight up fucking truth when it comes to this, because I feel like a lot of people dance around this question. They give you bullshit, and I'm going to give you some straight up tough love, bro. This has nothing to do with picking up girls, but I really wanted to answer this question simply because I've dealt with this in my life where I've had these mental fogs and just down depressive behaviors and always putting myself down whenever I really had no reason to. And again, I'm going to give you a very practical guide and some motivation and tough love to help you out. So in terms of the practical side of it, when you are in depression, it's majorly because of a few things, okay? The first one being you have lower testosterone, or you're not getting the right nutrition that you actually need to make your brain function the right way. Most people that I ask who say that they are depressed or they're feeling down, I ask them, what do you eat? And they'll always tell me like, oh, I eat this, I eat that, and it's like Kit Kat or fucking like burgers and like really shitty fucking food. And obviously, if you're eating these shitty fucking foods, how do you think you're gonna feel? You're going to feel shitty, okay? And this is one of the biggest steps that you can take, is actually eating food that fuels the brain. And instead of eating for pleasure and taste, you actually eat for fuel. You eat for energizing. You eat for performance. That's my main. I don't give a shit what my taste buds feel. That's short-term gratification. I want the long-term gratification. I want the foods that's going to energize my brain the right way, to make sure that I'm thinking clearly and thinking the right way. So the first one is actually fixing your nutrition, getting things like a lot of greens in your diet, actually eating healthy foods, like non-processed foods. So no more bars or Kit Kat bars, no more boxed foods, no more canned foods, real fresh foods. So fruits, vegetables, and I personally don't eat meat. I'm a vegan, but if you're going to eat meat, make sure it's grass-fed, free-range, non-antibiotics and hormones meat. Okay, and this you can usually get at farmers markets. This is like your best option, even though meat still will have cortisol in it, which will increase your stress. You still want to get the ones with the least cortisol, which is going to be that option. So you want to get fruits, vegetables, and healthy meats if you're going to have, or if you really want to take it a step further and you want to challenge yourself, then you can go vegan, which is what I did, and I've never felt more healthier in my life. I feel not only stronger, not only am I only actually gaining weight now and muscle mass, but I feel energized when I eat. I don't feel down like I used to, which what do they call it? Itis? I was about to say ISIS. They call it itis, so I don't feel that itis anymore, which is like the after you eat like tiredness. And every time I eat, I feel refueled. So start testing different diets and see which one makes you the most refueled and energized, okay? And one of the biggest things is once you feel energized, you're going to feel a difference in your physiology. And when you feel a difference in your physiology, you're going to feel a difference in your thoughts. So that's the first thing, is getting your fucking diet right. Second thing is getting more testosterone into your body. So taking different supplements. Vitamin D, I see a lot of people are missing out, and this just became a nutrition advice video. But vitamin D, maca powder is a really, really good one that will help boost your mood. And things like ginseng, ginger, turmeric, all these things are extremely healthy for you, which will boost your mood, okay? So that's the first thing, is actually getting your diet right. The second thing is start working out. Start moving your body. Start feeling alive within your body. When you start feeling alive within your body, what's going to happen is, your motions, your state is going to determine the questions that you consistently ask yourself, habitually ask yourself. It's going to determine how you feel about yourself. So when you work out, not only will you be healthier, not only will you raise your testosterone, which will make you think better, not only are you pumping blood through your body, but it'll make you feel more alive, and your body's going to be more opened up. You're not going to be, a lot of times when you see people who are depressed, if I ask them, like, are you working out? They're usually not fucking working out, okay? And their bodies are usually like inside, and they feel bad for themselves. They're crouched. But when you open up your body, when you become vulnerable to the world, what you'll notice is your body just changes how you feel. And this is another trick that you can do, which is like smiling. Like if you wake up in the morning, go to the mirror, and as ridiculous as this sound, but go to the mirror and smile into the mirror. You know, start like fucking looking at yourself, accepting who you are, say you love yourself, and start smiling like a maniac in the mirror. And over time, because you're having a smile, you can't have a negative thought, because in your body it's conditioned that when you're smiling, you feel good, you feel happy. And when that happens, it starts triggering dopamine into your brain, and you start to feel better just by that little trick right there. Another thing that you want to do is stop asking yourself bullshit questions. Look, the truth is that most of the time when you're depressed, you're fucking feeling down on yourself. You're pretty much being a little fucking bitch. You know, you're sitting in your bed or chair and going like, oh, why do people not like me? Why am I like this? Why am I the victim? You have to snap yourself out of that fucking victim mentality, dude. And you have to say, you know what? I'm not going to be a fucking victim starting today. Make the decision. Be like, I'm not going to be a victim anymore, and I'm going to crush fucking life. And say it enthusiastically. You know, you can literally do this exercise as you're watching this video. Like, stand up and say, I am not going to be a fucking victim today, and I'm going to start crushing life right now. And when you do this, notice how as you're doing it, your physiology is changing, your face is changing, your state is changing. And if you change your emotions will also change. So doing things that will make you happy, you know, jumping up and down like ridiculously, dancing, changing your physiology from that pattern of depressive behavior. You know, again, when you're depressed, your body and your physiology is in a depressive state. You're going like this, or you feel bad, or you're crouched down, you're not confident, your head is down. Break out of that physiology, and soon enough, you'll start to notice that your thoughts are going to start changing as well. This isn't something that is unique to you. Okay, again, don't be a victim and think this is just the thing that I'm dealing with. Everybody fucking deals with this. Sometimes even I deal with this, where I'm in bed and I'll have these depressive thoughts. But it's not the depressive thoughts that makes the difference. It's how you redirect it into making yourself feel good. So whenever I notice that, I literally get up, I start dancing, I start doing some crazy shit, which I'm going to do right now. If I start thinking crazy, I'll be like, ah. That right there, even though it seems ridiculous, breaks that pattern of thought. Because as soon as I do it, I'm like, what the fuck? That was weird. And I start laughing at myself. And just by the fact that I'm laughing at myself, I'm breaking that pattern of depressive behavior. Again, doing something that is ridiculous like this is going to massively help. And you might be like, oh, well, that's ridiculous, I'm not going to do it. Well, then stay a little bitch, you know, stay in your fucking comfort zone and feel bad about yourself and be a victim. Or you can start doing these things, taking these things seriously, and start fucking crushing it. And then the last thing I want to tell you is purpose. If you're not following your purpose in life, if you're not following the actual mission that is in your masculine core, in your masculine desire, then you're going to feel depressed. You know, when I used to work different jobs, when I used to work these 9-to-5 jobs or afternoon jobs, night jobs, paying me minimum wage for shit that I didn't want to fucking do, I hated it. I hated every moment with it. I used to drink all the fucking time just to, you know, bottle down the pain. And again, I got into this spiral of negativity. But the point is, you have to make a decision to say, no more will I have to deal with this. You have to create so much pain with that depressive behavior that you automatically just switch and you start going towards what you want to do in life. Now, there's going to be times in life where you're going to have to do what you don't want to do, okay? And that's okay as well. And this is where meditation will come in. Doing something like Vipassana meditation, starting to meditate regularly every day, whether it's starting with 5 minutes, just start 5 minutes a day, then up it up to 10 minutes a day after 2 weeks, then up it up to 15 minutes a day after, a month, up it up to 20 minutes a day after a month and a half. You keep meditating, it's going to clear your thoughts. You're going to be a lot more aware and conscious of the habitual thoughts that you have, and you're going to be able to fix it. And the last thing I want to leave you with, this book right here is going to massively help you, which is Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. I tried to kind of summarize it in this video because everything that I said is pretty much from that book. So if you haven't read that book, open it up, start going through it, and that's going to massively fucking help you. That's the one book that really, he actually goes into depression and depressive thoughts and behavior into that book. So that's one of the books that massively fucking helped change the way I think and the way I actually deal with things. And if you take this advice seriously, man, you're going to definitely make a change in your behaviors. And again, don't be a fucking victim bitch, all right? Make the decision to start living a new life, create a new identity for yourself, and say, I'm not the past me, I'm not the old me, I'm going to create something new, and roll with that. So I hope you enjoyed. If you like this video, make sure to click that subscribe button. And I want to know your tips. If you have some tips of how to get out of depressive behavior, make sure to leave a comment down below and let people know how you can help them. Maybe your tips are better than mine, and it'll actually help the people out there who are watching it. So make sure to leave a comment down below of what works for you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.
Big old dreams.